Okay, today is day 11th, July 17th. I just got back from church with the family, and we're going to make a little bit of lunch here. I've got a red cabbage, a little bit of yam and tomato that I'm going to saute with garlic, a little bit of olive oil, and some red onion, and I'll dice up the red cabbage. That'll kind of be a filler snack for our lunch. We're basically eating a light lunch today. Of course, continue with the juice fast throughout the day. This morning I had a V8 glass of, first thing this morning, a glass of water with lemon, and ultimately a V8. Went to church, had a cup of coffee, and kind of getting hungry. It's about 1:28 in the afternoon right now, so a little late past my juicing, but that's okay. I'm not really that hungry. But anyway, just thought I'd give you a quick glimpse of some of the stuff that we're making. I'll do another video with the complete dish here in just a second so you can see how scrumptious it is. And it's just, I just made this up off the cuff. Going to season it with a little bit of salt and some seasoning, and hopefully it tastes good. Just a little interlude, what do you call it? I can't say the word. A little montage. Here's a little chop of watermelon that we keep available for snacking. Chopping up the cabbage now. I've already sauteed. This section's getting a little better. I've got some yam in there, sweet potato, red onion, garlic, fresh squeezed garlic or crushed garlic, some seasoning from Dash. What is this? Dash seasoning, salt, extra spicy, a little bit of salt, sea salt, and black pepper. And it's coming along really good. Smells really good. Got some tomato in there to bring out the flavors, as my wife says. So this is going to be a really good little addition to our leftover meals that we've been storing. So we're going to add something new to the recipe or to the meal serving, and excited about that. Okay, I've added the red cabbage. I'm going to saute this for probably about 10 or 15 minutes. Don't want to overdo vegetables, overcook them, but definitely want to have a variety of flavors and spices to it. So this is going to be a low-calorie, good filler. Probably lasts us for 2 or 3 days, I guess. The amount that's here, it's a half a cabbage, so and a half of a sweet potato and a whole tomato, 2 cloves of garlic, red onion. I took a little quarter of a piece of red onion, diced that up, and some salt to flavor, sea salt that is, black pepper, and seasoning. So we're looking forward to trying this when it's ready. Okay, to supplement my diet here, I just picked this up at Walgreens today. It's an A through Z multivitamin for men, and ultimately it was on sale, so it was a 2-for-1. It's got all kinds of stuff in it, like vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin E, vitamin K, thiamine, riboflavin, niacin, vitamin B6, folic acid, selenium, zinc, magnesium, iodine, manganese, and chromium. And I know that for your eyes you need lutein. I've also got lycopene in there, so it's a pretty complex from A through Z. Bought it for $8.99 and got 2 packages at Walgreens. Ultimately I'm going to be taking one of these a day with food, just to make sure I'm having all my vitamins and nutrients. But anyway, so I'm just adding this to the mix here, again on day 11. And anyway, hope you, this is for men. Of course, women can, there's women vitamins, children's vitamins as well, which we're getting the girls on too. So here's an update on the vitamin side. Okay, while we're making lunch here, I'm going ahead and making my juice for tomorrow. I'm going to take a little bit of celery. I've got some carrots here, ginger, beets. I've got a little bit of a turnip left over, a little bit of cucumber, some asparagus, bok choy, and I think that's going to be it. Tomatoes. Ultimately, I'm going to blend this together and make about a quart of juice that will fit into this little container here, which will last me all day tomorrow, including some for my wife as well. She's also taking some of the juice. She's not doing the extreme diet that I'm doing. Here's an example of the type of juicer we're using. Of course, there's all kinds of makes and models. This was a gift that was given to us years ago, and it's been very effective. It makes about a quart at a time, 24 ounces or more. It's been very effective. So I use this for both vegetables and fruit. So fruit will be probably watermelon. So I'll make a quart of watermelon as well to subsidize between my vegetable drinking. So that's just an example. I'm going to chop this all up and make it turn into juice. Make it all go away. Okay, chopping up the turnip now. I just processed the carrots, the tomatoes. This is the turnip. I just had it left over, so I'm throwing it in there. And this is the machine that's going. Just throw your vegetable in there. It juices very quickly. Washing my vegetables, of course, before I put them in here. stuck there. That's how simple it is. I mean, processing them one at a time. Right now I'm at 12 ounces with just the carrots and the tomatoes, and I still have all this other vegetable all the rest of the stuff to add. So I've got a little sweet potato I forgot to mention earlier. That's it. Simple and easy. Put it in this jug to drink and ready to go. Drink it 8 ounces at a time, about every 2 to 3 hours. This is good for you. Gives you a lot of energy, especially the beets. Man, I tell you, these beets, it turns the product really red, but it gives you a lot of energy. I mean, I have to drink that during the day, not before I go to bed, because I won't be able to sleep. Okay, here's the finished product, ready for consumption. Just shake it up before you drink, pour it in 8 ounces, and it's very satisfying every 2 to 3 hours, and Go Juice, that's what we'll call it, Go Juice. Okay, we're taking another look at our cabbage here. It's red cabbage, it's sauteing very nicely, almost ready. We're getting ready to eat our lunch, and ready to rock. It's a Sunday at 2 o'clock now, and we're going to be heading out to the park later and meeting up with a film project we're working on called Patriot Act. Get a chance to meet the directors, the screenwriters, and the producers, and fun and family. Get to know you meeting today out at the Discovery Green right across from was it George R. Brown. So anyway, we've got our meals ready to go and looking forward to that afternoon. Okay, here's an example of what a meal looks like. I have a sugar-free lemonade Kool-Aid that I've got stevia in. Also have a small amount of pinto beans, the cabbage concoction that I made, a piece of chicken, and I'll probably eat about half that bread. And that'll be my one full meal for the day. Although some days I may actually skip this kind of meal and just do a juice, but it really just depends on what my objectives are for that particular day. If I'm looking to really just get leaner, then I'll just focus more on the juice and skip the meal. And of course sometimes we'll have an evening meal instead of a lunch. But I figure if I have a lunch during the day, I'll burn up that energy, and then in the evening I'll just go ahead and continue with my juicing fast into the evening.